Welcome back, guys. So 4 more supplements that I personally use, I recommend people to use, and that are backed by science. So stay tuned. So I just want to get one thing straight first of all. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice, so it cannot and should not be mistaken for it. I'm not saying that you need these supplements, nor that you have to take them in order to get results. All I'm saying is the increased energy demands of exercise means you can benefit out of an increased concentration of certain nutrients you should be getting out of your diet anyway. So only really include these supplements if you're eating a diet that's made up of primarily whole foods. If you're eating a diet that's made up of processed food and you're not getting these out of your diet already, then I don't think you should be taking any of these. Fix up your diet first. That's your first port of call, eating whole foods. So next up, omega-3 fatty acids. So you're probably thinking, I eat a ton of fish, I get tons of omega-3 fatty acids. Tuna, let's not count that because tuna is extremely high in mercury. 100 grams of cooked salmon contains 1.2 grams of omega-3 fatty acids. So you're going to have to be eating 200 to 300 grams of fish every single day, and I doubt you do that.
I don't believe it. It's not possible.
One of the first benefits of, well, not the first, but the first I'm going to cover, benefits of omega-3 fatty acids, they increase brain health. They do this by increasing the fluidity amongst cell membranes. So they increase the communication, which helps neurotransmitters, which regulate most bodily functions. And they can also help with fat loss through activating uncoupling protein 1, and this helps increase the body temperature. Increasing the core temperature can lead to increased calories burnt at rest and even while you're exercising as well. And it can also activate mTOR. mTOR is your body's anabolic switch, which I briefly covered in the last video. This tells your body to start building muscle. Does this by increasing the rate of protein synthesis, the rate at which your body synthesizes protein. So that is one hell of a benefit that probably not many people know. And it also helps fight depression. This study looked at omega-3 fatty acids supplementation in depressed heart failure patients. They looked at a total of 108 different patients, and they found that omega-3 fatty acids did offer a change in depression in a positive way. Omega-3 fatty acids come in the form of EPA and DHA. So EPA helps reduce inflammation in the body, and DHA focuses more on the brain health we were talking about earlier. And if you're going to supplement on them, you're looking at between 3 to 4 grams. Make sure they're sourced from sardines or anchovies, smaller fish that are low on the food chain. If you could actually get your omega-3s, I mean, in the sense of eating the omega-3s from sardines and anchovies, that's preferred, but I personally don't like the taste of either. I do eat sardines here, there, and everywhere, but they're not part of my daily diet. If they're part of your daily diet, you probably don't need to supplement with them, but I highly doubt it they're part of your daily diet. Don't look to get it from tuna and huge fish, because basically then all you're doing is getting a lot of mercury. You want to go lower down the food chain. Sardines, anchovies, way more sustainable, and they live off stuff like plankton. So next up, vitamin D, otherwise known by some people as a hormone because it acts on your hormones. But vitamin D, this is a very important one because we're not getting sunshine 24/7.
Maybe it's cold outside.
Especially in the UK, most places in the world. Even if you are, you're probably not getting direct sun exposure every single day. And then also, if you are, certain conditions need to be present in the body. I'll go into this in a whole new video. I might actually do a whole video on vitamin D because it deserves that, but you need certain things happening in the body for you to even be able to synthesize vitamin D. You get a lot of people that work in the sun, that live in sunny climates, that are also vitamin D deficient. So 42% of Americans are vitamin D deficient, and about 77% have low levels. Those numbers, I'm not just throwing random stats at you, but from those numbers you can see your chance of having a vitamin D deficiency is pretty darn high. So if you've got a low immune system, hair loss, anxiety, you feel just stressed out all the time, you could be vitamin D deficient. I'm not saying you definitely are. You'd have to get a blood test to know for sure your levels of vitamin D, but chances are, if you've got any of those symptoms, you could very well be. Vitamin D is really good at fighting depression because it increases the levels of serotonin, that's your feel-good neurotransmitter. So this study looked at the effects of vitamin D supplementation on mood status and inflammation in vitamin D deficient type 2 diabetic women with anxiety. So this was a randomized controlled trial and looked at a total of only 51 women, but they found positive effects on anxiety and depression. Amongst other cells in the body, your immune cells have vitamin D receptors on them as well. So if you have a low immune system, it could be due to low vitamin D levels. I'm not saying it definitely is. You have to, like I said, get it checked to know, but it could very well be that you need some vitamin D. And also the good news is vitamin D in the form of D3, which is the one I recommend taking, is very inexpensive. And I recommend taking between 2,500 IUs to 5,000 IUs a day. If you get your blood work done, you can reassess that, but the RDA is only 600 IUs a day. That's not significant, really have any effects on the body. And also, if you're taking vitamin D in the form of D3, be sure to take a vitamin K2 supplement with that, because what that'll do is help prevent any calcification or due to the higher levels of vitamin D you're putting inside your body as well. So getting to the end of this now, vitamin C is one of the most powerful antioxidants. I'll get into the dosage and everything shortly, but it's naturally found in oranges, apples, strawberries, lemons, but just not high enough to have any significant effects. So one of the main benefits, one of the most surprising benefits, actually, vitamin C helps with collagen production, which helps improve the strength of your joints, and it also helps improve the strength of your skin and the condition of your skin by the same mechanism, improving collagen production as well. It can help with energy, it can help fat cells as it helps mobilize fat cells, even not fat cells, and it can also help with one of the key inflammatory markers, CRP, C-reactive protein. This meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials looked at the impact of vitamin C supplementation on serum CRP and serum HS CRP concentrations. So the meta-analysis concluded that vitamin C supplementation reduces serum CRP levels, particularly in younger subjects. Vitamin C can help stave off infections. It really helps build a strong immune system. That's one of the main things, main reasons why people say drink some lemons, have an orange when you're ill, or they give you vitamin C tablets. There's even mega dosing specifically when you get ill to fight certain infections, and the list goes on. But one of the main things vitamin C does is build a strong immune system. Animals actually have the enzyme to produce vitamin C naturally in the body. We do not, so we have to get it exogenously from food or from supplementation. Food, like an average orange, contains around 60 milligrams of vitamin C. I think off the top of my head, strawberries contain quite a bit more per 100 grams. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now, and also a lemon per one whole lemon. But if you're gonna get enough vitamin C out of fruits, and especially these type of fruits, you're gonna lose your teeth. You need between 1,000 to 5,000 milligrams of vitamin C every day, really, split up in more or less even doses. And some people swear by mega dosing on vitamin C, going beyond those levels. So what can happen, one of the adverse side effects obviously of overdosing on vitamin C, is you can actually have quite bad diarrhea. So if that's happening, you know to just bring it back slightly. It's pretty inexpensive. I personally use a liposomal vitamin C, so it delivers more effectively. I use one by Dr. McCullough. I'll link that in the description. I know I said I'm going to avoid linking the ones I use, but for this specific one, I quite like this one personally, because there's so many vitamin C brands out there, some which are probably a lot less effective. And the last, but certainly not least, I'd put this up there in one of the most crucial minerals you can actually ingest. So magnesium. Magnesium is a cofactor for many different functions in the body. It even helps with protein absorption. So magnesium can reduce blood pressure, reduce muscle cramps, reduce muscle soreness, help strengthen your bones, help strengthen your teeth. The list goes on.
Real magic.
So that's why you see those Epsom salts or magnesium flakes sold to help recover your muscles, so you can soak in a bath and help recover. So that's, you know, one of the clear benefits straight away from someone that's engaging in quite a lot of physical activity like myself. So magnesium is actually also an adaptogen, so it adapts to your environment. In the daytime it can give you energy, in the nighttime it can help you sleep. And the way it helps you sleep is by triggering receptors that bind to GABA. GABA is basically the hormone that relaxes you, or the neurotransmitter that relaxes you. This double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial showed that the magnesium supplementation improved subjective measures of insomnia such as ISI score, sleep efficiency, sleep time, and sleep onset latency, the time it takes to fall asleep. Excess sugar and grains in a diet can actually deplete magnesium stores, so you can immediately see the need for magnesium. And also, pretty much, I wouldn't say everyone, I don't have a specific study to back this up, but a lot of people are magnesium deficient.
We're all doomed.
And also, if you're suffering from poor sleep straight away, you can use that. You can utilize magnesium before you sleep. You can apply magnesium transdermally to specific muscle and joints to help them out. The only real side effect from too much magnesium orally would be diarrhea. So if you experience diarrhea, then back off. No, don't back off completely. Just reduce your intake, reduce the amount you're using. And it might be the form you're using as well that's giving you diarrhea. I personally have started using magnesium malate. I find it significantly reduces anxiety, helps relax and calm me. And yeah, and helps me sleep, to be honest, because I take one tablet before I sleep. This is a 1,300 milligram tablet, but anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams of magnesium malate would be effective. Any other forms of magnesium, you're probably looking at around 400 milligrams to 800 milligrams. I'm personally using magnesium malate because I've heard it's highly absorbable, and also I've experienced some good results with it as well. So that's the one I recommend. I'll put the brand I recommend in. It's again very inexpensive. You can apply it transdermally, like using a spray. You can bath in magnesium salts and flakes. If you do bath in magnesium salts and flakes, make sure that you do not have a shower of magnesium flakes. Only pat yourself dry, because you don't want to get rid of them. You want those to absorb fully into the bloodstream. And that is all for my list. Well, this concludes 8 supplements that I recommend that are pretty backed by science, as you can see. Do obviously use, well, other ones here, there and everywhere, but they're more like fringe supplements, not supplements I'd say that, you know, you should be taking this or you should be taking that. These are ones I recommend, like I said, are backed by science. So if you like this video, give it a massive thumbs up, share it with anyone you think might find it relevant or might find it helpful or useful. And as always, subscribe for future videos and click that bell notification to be alerted as soon as I post a video. And until the next video, keep pushing those limits.